Okay. Thank you, and welcome, Mr. President. This is your home. This is your family. We couldn't be more honored that with all those NATO leaders waiting for you down the street that you came here to the House of Labor. Yes. We are your NATO. That's what I say. In the U.S. So we are, again, here to support the record that you've had of creating millions of new jobs, bringing manufacturing back to this country, investing in clean energy and semiconductors and whole new industries, creating good union jobs with labor standards. Incredible. So we just want to say, Mr. President, you support unions, you support working families. You've always had our back. We have your back.
Hey, folks. Thank you. Please, sit down. Hey, look, number one, you know, the way I look at it, I was thinking about this last night, knowing I'm going to be here and going from here to the NATO summit. You know, we have two strong organizations in America that I look to for our security. One, literally, and I mean this sincerely, is NATO. NATO, a joint assembly of democracies that made sure we're keeping the peace and no one's going to screw around with us, the strongest it's ever been. And I think of you as my domestic NATO. Not a joke. You're the ones beyond me, and you know that with this better than I do. Beyond me, it's all about whether or not we're going to grow the economy, whether we're going to give working people a shot. And I told you, and you know, because a lot of you were there with me all the way back when I was a kid, and I'm only 42, but when I was a kid back running for the Senate when I was 29 years old, Labor elected me. And we were then a right-to-work state, and we changed it all. And here's what we're doing. You've heard me say it 1,000 times, but I'm going to say it again. The middle class built this country. You built the middle class. No. And by the way, I don't want to hurt your reputations, but even Wall Street's acknowledging your power. No, I'm serious. Look at every projection about what we want to do with the economy on the issues that we're talking about and what the other guy wants to do. They're supporting us. It's your agenda we're working on. And by the way, I've said from the beginning that when labor does well, everybody does better. Not a joke. That's not a talking point. That is a reality. You know that, Lee. That is a reality. It is an absolute reality. When we were I said I was going to be the most pro-union president in American history. Well, guess what? I am, and I'm staying there. No, I mean it. Because you represent the folks I grew up with. You represent where I come from. You represent where the vast majority of the American people. You know, I come from a household was a 3-bedroom. We weren't poor, but we weren't. We didn't have anything left over at the end of the month. And but you know, 3-bedroom house, 4 kids. Grandpa lived with us. Someone lived with us full time. I look back now and wonder how my dad handled those thin walls. But at any rate, the point is that we just give people a fighting chance. And when I got elected, and when I was, and even when you guys are with me, going all the way back into the 70s when I was a kid, that what we talked about was the whole idea of this was to give everybody a shot, no guarantee, just a shot, an even shot. And that's why I determined, and we've done it with your help and your leadership. We're going to build this country from the bottom up and the middle out, not the top down. No, I mean it. Not a joke. Not a joke. They're warning me not to take too much time with you all today, but in terms of talking. But here's the deal. The fact of the matter is, take a look at what all the major economists, including the Wall Street economists, are saying. They looked at his proposal, what he's done, and what our proposal is moving forward. And overwhelmingly, you got 16 Nobel laureates in economic law, and they won the Nobel Prize for economics, 16 of them. And what did they say? They say his proposals are going to bankrupt the country. His proposals are going to cause a recession. His proposals are going to cause us higher interest rates. And what you and I, and you've been helping me, you've been either leading on, or I've been following you, or you've been following me, what we propose is growing the country. No, we're the fastest growing economy in the world. That's a fact. We're the strongest economy in the world. But here's what we got to do. We've got to talk to our people. Got to talk to our people. Food prices are still too high because of corporate greed. We're in a situation where rents are too high. We need more housing. A whole range of things we're going to get done with your help in the second term, because that's what we got to get done. So, folks, I've never been more optimistic about America's chances, not because of me, but because of what we're doing together. I really mean it. We're better positioned than any country in the world to own the remainder of the 21st century because of union labor. I'm serious.
Thank you, Mr. President.